Avon, a house that I actually know really well. I actually own quite a few fragrances from the house of Avon, and in all fairness, they are a hit and miss house. Although some fragrances can be quite a surprise, like this one, for example. Now, this is a fragrance that I purchased a few days ago off my Avon representative. It came today, and I've been checking it out, really trying to get a full experience and trying to analyze the scent as much as I can. And this is a really good fragrance, and I'm really, really excited to bring you guys a review. Stay tuned. So here we have a fragrance called Segno. Now this one came out in 2018. I believe there's two flankers to this already been made. I believe one of them is called Success, Segno Success, which I haven't smelled. This is the original. It comes in an eau de parfum concentration. This is what the bottle looks like. Apologies about the handprint marks, guys. We get Avon, we get Segno for men underneath. Comes in an eau de parfum concentration. So usually when it comes to eau de parfums, especially if they come from a company like Avon, they can be hit and miss. You know, sometimes when you buy an eau de parfum from a higher quality company, it'll deliver like an eau de parfum. Whereas with Avon, sometimes it's just a marketing scheme. It's just nothing about it may be eau de parfum concentration. Although this one actually does last quite a bit. Now, for an Avon scent, it's really surprising. Really, really surprising. This is what it looks like. We get a gold atomizer. We get Avon written on the top here. We get a brown bottle. The juice is colored. We get like a darker color to the juice, especially if you look at the bottle upside down, you can really see the difference in the juice. Sprayer it's okay. You know, just like all of Avon's sprayers, they're not the best. It's not like they're pressurized sprayers. You know, I'm not actually quite sure what the name means, although I will post what it means right here. Really, really excited to review this. I actually posted a picture of this fragrance on my Instagram. I was unsure about it. Nobody on my Instagram had actually smelled this, so I thought, you know what? I might as well check it out. It's a cheap fragrance. It might be good. Looked it up on Fragrantica. The notes for this are very, very interesting. Now, there's a few notes in this that you might think, really? For an Avon fragrance, this sounds too good to be true. That's exactly what I thought. But after smelling this, I'm actually quite surprised at how good this fragrance is. It's nothing like I've smelled in any other fragrance. To be exactly honest with you guys, this doesn't smell like anything else. So let's go ahead and spray it, and then we'll talk about the smell. Here we go. I'm going to put the notes down here so that you guys can see what is inside this fragrance. Now, the top notes I'll put down here. Of course, I'll put the middle notes as well, and of course the base notes, so that you guys can get an idea of what is inside this scent. Now, this is classified as I would say, a woody amber scent, although it does have spicy nuances to it. What I really like about this is the fact that it just doesn't smell like your typical quintessential Avon fragrance. This, to me, smells a bit high in quality, to be honest with you. What I get straight away from smelling this is I definitely get a booziness. I get a booziness, which I'm guessing is that whiskey note. Of course, whiskey in perfumery doesn't necessarily smell like whiskey, the drink itself. What I like about whiskey in perfumery is it can really give off a kind of chocolate smell. It's kind of gourmand. It's like a spicy gourmand type of smell. You get this nutty vibe from whiskey. There's also a chocolatey vibe from whiskey. And there's also just this overall spicy nuance from it, which I really, really like. And of course, not to mention the boozy character that it can give off also. In this, it is a sweet, boozy, woody sort of fragrance. I believe with the whiskey note, there is also Haitian vetiver, which really gives this fragrance a green undertone. So if you imagine this spicy, sweet gourmand scent with this green vetiver underneath, which is very, very soft, gives me this slight powdery type of feel. That's really what this fragrance is. And it also has a very peculiar note as well called ambertronic, which actually sounds very robotic. But ambertronic, it's a synthetic note, and that's supposed to give off a woody, ambery type of scent. So if you imagine like a cedar wood with an ambery, vanilla kind of scent, that is what ambertronic is supposed to give off. So it is very unique, very appealing in all fairness, very sexy as well in smell. And longevity as well, really, really good. Like I said, it's an eau de parfum concentration. Usually with eau de parfum strength fragrances, you're going to get maybe 9 to 10 hours. With this, it's about 6 to 7 hours. So amazing, really, for an Avon scent. I mean, like I said, I own a lot of Avon fragrances. They're not known for their longevity. They're known for creating nice scents, but they're not known for their longevity. Nor are they known for their sillage as well. The sillage is also really good on this. When I spray this, it lasts on my skin. It's really bold for about 30 minutes until it dries down, but the sillage, it's about 1 to 2 foot, so it's actually quite a full-bodied scent. Because this fragrance, it develops really quickly, and I think when you first spray this, you get that sweet whiskey smell, but that dries down, and then really what you're left with is a sort of woody, ambery, slightly vanilla type of scent. But on top of all that, there is a little bit of a citrus going on, so there is a little bit of that Sicilian lemon in there, which creates a little bit of a zest, but it's more of like a sweet zest, kind of candied zest, not fresh zesty in any way, but a very, very nice fragrance. What I like about it is the fact that it does smell original and it does smell different. It doesn't smell like anything else. It's not like it's trying to recreate anything else. That's what I like about it. And of course, the perfumer for this is Yves Casson. You know, he's known as one of the greatest perfumers of all time. He's created some of my favorite fragrances like Savile Row from Richard James. He's also created Curve from Calvin Klein. He's created some really good scents. And for him to make this for the House of Avon, I think he's done a really good job. And I think it's a really solid release from the House of Avon. So, you know, if you're an Avon fan and you're looking for a good scent, you need to have this in your collection. If you are not into cheap fragrances and you want to stay away from Avon, I wouldn't recommend it. It's as simple as that. Just because it doesn't have the full longevity that some amazing fragrances do have. But in terms of the DNA, in terms of the smell, it's original. It's pretty good. It's elegant enough to be its own fragrance. I would recommend this. I would recommend it to anyone who isn't snobby about fragrances. People who just love fragrance in general. They have a passion for it. This is a fragrance for you. And, you know, the bottle itself is very, very nice. I believe when it first came out, it had a built-in spray. However, now it's just its own atomizer. And that does happen. Sometimes, you know, built-in sprays can be faulty. I don't know the reason why Avon changed it. But what I do know is that it still works as a pretty nice bottle design. The juice inside is very nice as well. Box, I mean, who cares about boxes? It's just a simple box. But it's a very, very nice fragrance. And I just wanted to bring you guys this less than 10 minutes review, just because it's a good fragrance, and it's a fragrance that I checked out online a few days ago, and it's finally here, and I just wanted to bring you guys my review for it. So yeah, that's the last of this review, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Feels good to be back, guys. Thanks so much for the support. I'll see you all in the next video. Keep smelling good. Bye-bye for now.